Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Radium and today I have another episode of my Deathmode rogue playthrough for all of you. I have a confession to make. I've been recording for about 3 hours and made zero progress. So I decided out of anger and just the fact that I didn't do anything to scrap what I did and just move on to what I'm trying to do. For a start, I crafted some new weapons out of the Sentinels of the Scourge's materials. So I've got, right now, obviously the Cosmic Kunai, which is a brilliant weapon. I've got the Dithic Thunderbolt, which is crafted from Stormweaver stuff. Looks pretty damn good. Then I've got the Sealed Singularity, which I'm kind of skeptical on. And additionally, I've got the Luxor's Gift. Again, it's not that good, but it's something to use, I guess. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It gives these items a unique projectile, which are significantly less damage, but it bounces. It's like a little scorpion, and it's really cool. Additionally, I did get myself a very rare weapon, the Malachite. Unfortunately, it's pretty useless against most bosses, because just low DPS overall. So I will not be using it, but it's nice to get it. And with these items, I would normally have no problem defeating Poltergeist, but unfortunately, a lot has happened. I've tried for literal hours to try and beat this boss, and I just cannot do it for some reason. Genuinely, I've been spending so much time trying. And I don't really know how to prove it. I think... Oh, I can't even show you that way, but... I'll just show you the buff. I might die. Well, I will die. But... Quite frankly, Poltergeist has just been buffed to oblivion. That's all there really is to it. I'm gonna guess the Dithic Thunderbolt is my best weapon. It shoots this little bolt and it's quite cool. And I'm gonna put the Crown Jewel instead of the Luxor's Gift as it makes it easier to gauge. Here's the arena I'm using. It's just a massive box, really. I might have to make it bigger, depending on how we do. And let's see. So you'll notice straight off the bat the boss is so much faster than some of you may be used to. That's the main thing to take away from this. And I'm using less projectiles so I can concentrate on dodging more. I might use stuff like Fab Souls Vodka, Super Iron Skin, that kind of stuff. Just to give me those big bonuses which I won't be able to get otherwise. Okay, come on. And something about his AI is just so much more difficult. And I just don't understand it at all. There's no way of keeping up in my eyes. So what I'm probably going to have to do is I'm going to mute my mic until I beat the boss. And I'm going to spam attempts. The fight takes super long. So I'm going to do like a sped up version of the fight without the song. And I'll meet you guys back when I have the victorious attempts. Okay everyone, I don't really like what I'm about to do. But I think what I'm going to have to do for this entire fight is I'm going to first of all buy myself a solar potion. Infinite stack, because this gives me extra max health, extra defense, and loads of that good stuff. A bunch of these buffs are really good, like Holy Elixir. It's going to be really useful. These are all from the More Potions mod, which is a brilliant mod to have. Gives some really good stuff, and I'm just going to have to do it because I have no idea how to cope otherwise. This boss literally seems borderline impossible without it. And so I'm just going to grab absolutely every possible buff, and then I'll meet you guys back shortly. I don't really like what I'm about to do, but I've got this item called Lifesteal Potions. They're from that mod, and I don't know how good it's going to be. It might be ridiculously OP, but I cannot tell you for sure, as I've never used it before. I'm going to drop down here, and I literally see no way of beating this boss without some sort of cheesing. As it's just so difficult. Like, I cannot comprehend it. Let's see. I'm going to take damage just to see what the life regeneration is saying. Okay. That's fine. Okay, that is pretty significant, but it's not going to make this a free battle. I don't think, so... Let's see. The max regeneration from a hit is 10, so it's not OP or anything. It's quite simplistic, actually. Ow. But I think this boss might be bugged in my world, because he's constantly enraged. And I see no other way of dealing with this otherwise. So I'm just going to use this. I don't even know whether it's going to be a free win or not. It's probably still going to be insanely difficult. Oh no, something weird is happening. Oh no, I think if I get hit by the boss, I get the debuff cycle. Which is really irritating. But you can't really do anything about it. God. I'm pretty sure this isn't how the boss is supposed to be. If it is, then that's insane. Because this is borderline impossible. Like, I would have no clue how to do this without lifesteal. I guess even using the vampire knives on their own or the spectre armor might actually be a viable option here. Just because of how insane this fight is. But luckily it seems as if I've started to find a strategy that works. And honestly, I don't think I would need that much lifesteal. I know it sounds dumb because I'm only staying alive because of it. But like, oh god, okay. I'm doing alright. Regardless. After we do this fight, we're gonna have access to ruinous souls, and we're gonna craft some very significant upgrades. And as well as that, we're gonna get some really nice weapons. I believe we have access to post Poltergeist Abyss, and although I have like 0 diving gear, it should be fun to go explore. Alright. Oh god. Boss still does a lot of damage to us. I need to remember that. And these projectiles are starting to make the game lag a little bit, but who cares? As long as I can do the fight, that's all that matters. God. Right, this is genuinely so difficult. Oh god, I've just realised I'm not recovering health. Like, at all, so that's a bit of a concern. This is doing good damage, though. There you go. Okay, 8%. I promise I'm not going to use the lifesteal potions unless I deem a fight to be impossible like this one. I literally spent 2 hours trying this, at least. Okay, there we go. God, that was genuinely horrible. I cannot believe they made me hate my favourite fight normally. Nothing I can use. The Affliction is brilliant. That's going to be going on for my Luxor's gift. As I don't think I'm going to have a use for the Cosmic Kunai much longer. Let me get rid of my Frost Flare. This thing is going to be great. And now, obviously, we can explore the Abyss. So, let's head to the left. I think my Abyss is slightly broken due to these potions, but that's okay. Okay guys, I've decided I'm going to make another upgrade to my weapon now. I've got some solar fragments here, and I've got an ancient manipulator. So if I make a daybreak, then I should be able to make a weapon. The Night's Gaze, there we go. This thing looks pretty good. I don't exactly know whether it's going to be good enough for, what's his name, the Devourer of Gods, but it looks pretty strong. Poison Spear that shatters when it hits an enemy. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. I really just don't know with so much going on. Everything's kind of confusing. But I do know I can start farming towards Blood Flare armor now. Let's see. Yeah, if not, we're one away from being able to make it now. So if I buy a single treasure bag, then we should have enough. And luckily we've got this amazing woman. So I'm going to buy like 3 of them, just to make sure we can get any possible rogue weapons. Alright, I think we even got it. The Ghoulish Gouger, yeah. Right, so no. Okay. It's unbalanced, but still, that's pretty sick. What does it do? Whoa, okay, that's a sick weapon. Look at this. That looks incredible. And that's with its being slowed down. That's amazing. I don't know what these weapons are, but like in terms of damage, but I'll try both of them out for sure. And most importantly, right now, I need to make the Blood Flare armor. Blood Flare body. Blood Flare legs, and that's rogue. Okay, so overall, we're gaining so much defense, which is incredible. Jesus, look at that. 228 defense as of now, and that's without my main accessories on, actually. So this is our strongest at the moment. I'm feeling pretty confident about fighting some bosses now. But unfortunately, the next one we have in line to do is the old Duke, which I'm really nervous about, considering he's widely regarded as the hardest boss in Calamity by a lot of people. And no matter how good my guides are, there's no guarantee I can still do it. But I'm gonna reforge my stuff, give it a go, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Okay everyone, it's time to deal with Acid Rain. Hang on. They've changed the theme. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna say this for the Calamity devs. I believe someone's changed your music file, because this sounds atrocious and this is not the song that was supposed to be here. This is not the Acid Rain song. I very much prefer the Acid Rain song to this. And if this is the song, then that's fair enough, but I just wanted to notify you just in case this was like an error that needs changing. Okay guys, I believe this nuclear terror will be the last enemy I have to kill to do this. The song is still atrocious, but it's all good. This should be it. Yeah, here we go. This should end this terrible theme. And here we go. Okay, thank God, some good music. There's no guarantee I can even do this fight. It's so difficult. And the items I'm using are subpar, to say the least. Oh god, he does a lot of damage. Oh god, okay, Ghoulish Gouger is going to be my best bet, probably. That's nice. Exhaustion period. Yeah, the exhaustion periods are probably my best bet for doing damage. And 79%. This Ghoulish Gouger is actually really good. Jesus. I really like this weapon. I know you have to be kind of close to the boss, but that doesn't bother me too much with the old Duke. Okay, it's mad, the old Duke's actually easier than Poltergeist now. That's crazy to think about. Okay, is this exhaustion? Nope, not quite. What the hell is happening? Okay, we made it to halfway at least. That's something. And lucky for me, we're dodging a lot of attacks, which is really reassuring. Ow. Okay, I need to remember he does so much damage when he starts landing his attacks. Nice, just about dodged that, just about. Yes. Okay. Oh no, my game froze. This is going swimmingly. It's all good, you know. There you go. I'm gonna back off for a little bit. Oh god, that is horrible. I literally have no clue what's going on. But I mean, 29% is health is all I can really cling on to at this stage. Okay. Okay, that's the play, never mind. Okay, exhaustion. Do big damage, nice. See, 15% HP remaining is not too much, but it's not going to make this fight free. And it's still doing this weird, stupid thing. I think I have to get rid of some of my buffs, unfortunately, because it's just breaking the game. Okay. Go up to him, spam rage, and kill him. Nice. Oh my god, the old Duke is now easier than Poltergeist. Okay then. Well, this is certainly a change of pace. Oh, we even got the Toxicant Twister. Yes. I don't know how good it is, but it's definitely a rogue weapon. So, with that done, we're pretty much ready for the Devourer of Gods. That's mad to think, because I do not feel ready at all. But by the looks of it, the Ghoulish Gouger is going to be my weapon of choice. By a mile in this case, because I really enjoy using it. And I'm just going to figure everything out. So I'll meet you guys back when I'm ready to give the Devourer of Gods a go. Okay everyone, this is a successful attempt of the Deathmode Devourer of Gods with his new AI. This fight was incredibly interesting to do, and I ended up using the Toxicant Twister as my weapon. You guys may be skeptical on that, why I'm not using other weapons in the class, but I found this to be incredible, as it applied a 100% consistent amount of DPS towards him. As the way it works is they rapidly home on the enemies, and they were always targeting the head, often piercing through the body a couple of times as well. So overall it was adding up and doing a lot of damage for me. You can see just how well it's doing against the first phase, we're averaging about 15 to 25,000 DPS in some cases. And when I use Adrenaline it only increases from there. Now, the only issue is the second phase, which is very similar to a new, what's it called? That's very similar to how it was before. But a lot of the fight has now changed additionally. One thing I would say is that the first phase is slightly more aggressive, and the second phase is slightly less aggressive, I feel. Like, slightly easier to dodge. You guys will see a tactic I use here, where I save both my Adrenaline and my Stealth, and then I use the Knight's Gaze. This is not the best thing to do. Use the Ghoulish Gouger if you want to stockpile Adrenaline and Stealth, as the Stealth bonus is so much better. I tried it in other attempts, and it literally gets rid of about 35% of the boss's health, before you even do anything. From here on out though, it's the Ghoulish Gouger's, no, it's the Toxicant Twister's job. You're seeing the brand new grid attack. Instead of having to run to the left or right, the boss just fills your entire screen with projectiles, and you have to fly in these very small squares for a second or two to get through. Which, in my opinion, is a great design choice, and it's a lot more fun to deal with. But it is kind of hard to gauge sometimes, because you kind of are just thrown into it blindly, I guess. Which isn't always an issue, but it can be. I do use the Ghoulish Gouger when I can though, because in the long run it does more damage in certain situations. Like, if the head chases you, use the Ghoulish Gouger. But just spam the Toxicant Twister when you can't see the boss and you'll get consistent DPS. Alright, you guys are now witnessing the brand new A God Does Not Fear Death stage. He summons 3 Cosmic Guardians and becomes relatively more aggressive, less so than normal, but aggressive nonetheless. A good way of defeating this phase, in my opinion, is dashing through the boss's body with an Elysian Aegis, and trying to just dash at the last second around the head, as well as using a Normality Relocator. And there you go. Okay guys, we managed to do it. It took a lot longer than I wanted, in all honesty. I'm kind of embarrassed it took that long to do, but we did it at least. I mean, we got the Fab Soul now, which is a brilliant mount. We did not get a rogue weapon, but I don't know if there is a rogue weapon from the Devourer of Gods anyways. Let's see. Well, there is the Eradicator. Mad. I'm still pretty proud of that though, we did well there. And I did keep it relatively short, like that literally could have taken days. Now we've got a lot of big upgrades in our hands, a lot of accessory upgrades, which is the main thing. And, oh lord, a lot of my NPCs keep dying for some reason. I think the Devourer of Gods went on a bit of a mad one. So I'm going to go to the other world to grab my stuff and I'll meet you guys shortly. Okay everyone, after the Devourer of Gods has now been defeated, I've been spending a lot of time grinding out items throughout the game. And I've got some massive upgrades for us in terms of accessories. First of all, we've got the Asgardian Aegis, which is an upgrade of the Elysian Aegis. It's going to do great for us, I think. Core of the Blood God, a combination of random items throughout the game, is amazing. Next up, the Rampart of Deities, one of my favourite accessories, like, period. The Sponge is obviously one of them, and then the Elysian Traces. I'll reforge all of these to Menacing in my own time, but all of this combined is just going to help us to tip the edge of a Yorin. Additionally, I've crafted unlimited Pumpkin Moon and Frost Moon medallions. So we can just pop them and go ham, basically. Which is amazing. Well, I probably won't be that good yet, considering I'm weak, but it's all good. So I'm going to farm the events out, because they're quite dull, if I do recall correctly. So I'll meet you guys after they're all defeated. Okay guys, we've officially reached I Want to Die on the Pumpkin Moon. And, quite frankly, this is going to take a while. But if we kill this bunch of pumpkins, then we're going to get so many resources. So I'm just going to sit through it. It'll be quick enough, because most of them are about to die anyways. And then we'll farm out these morning woods, and then we're done. But I am starting to take more damage now, so I do need to be careful. This was mad, you know. And honestly, this grind was not as painful as I remember it to be. And look at this. Oh my god, yes. Oh god, don't crash game, please. You can take it, you can take it. Just a little more, just a little more. God. I feel like my PC is about to explode, and I just realised I think we hit an item cap. Because I didn't get any nightmare fuel for that. Alright, there we go. Goodbye. Oh lord, so now we have 500, 600. That's not a bad ratio. And we can just relax for a moment, because non-stop farming does get a bit tiring. But there we go, we can get rid of this stuff for the time being, I guess. I've also got 7 more treasure bags from the Devourer of Gods, so I might as well open all of them now. Let me just store this away, and we can drill these out. Oh my god, that's so much stuff. Big upgrade from Bloodflare, in my opinion. We can also make the Executioner's Blade. Oh my god. This looks incredible. Okay, well, looks like we're giving Urine 1 attempt for this episode. And yeah, I'll meet you guys back when I'm ready to give him 1 try. Okay, in all honesty, I'm kind of nervous to fight the new Urine, as I've never really tried it properly before, and I have absolutely no clue on what to do. So, I'm going to spawn him in, we're going to give it a go. Okay, so this thing looks pretty good. Let's see. Nice. Okay, the pattern's simple enough, and this is doing pretty good damage. Okay, this is what I need to learn. That's the attack that's going to trouble me for a while. Let me just check my loadout's good. Yep, my loadout is completely fine. And let's learn this boy. Yes. This weapon is amazing. And it feels really fun to use as well. Only issue is it homes in on the little fireballs. And that's not even too significant of an issue. Just slightly. Yeah, it's doing good damage, like consistent 40,000 DPS. And as long as the fight... Oh, no, never mind. I just realised it's not doing that much damage in some situations. Oh, I think Urine increases his defense occasionally. Never mind. Ignore me, I'm being very a dummy. Oh god, it is a lot to take in, considering I've been doing this fight for so long, trying to no-hit it. And then having it all, like, thrown on its head, basically, is a lot to take in. But it's pretty fun. I like what they've done with it. We are doing a lot of damage. Oh no. Oh, I was supposed to equip my slime mount. I've definitely loved using the slime mount for this battle. Okay, 60%. I'm going to try using this thing for a little bit. I don't know how good it's going to be, but hopefully it's going to do something. Nice. Okay, this is our difficult boss. Yes, there we go. Nice, I dodged it, I dodged it. That's what I wanted to try. Ah, that was unfair, but it's okay. I will learn these attack patterns soon enough. But for now, I am kind of just blind-eyeing it. Nice. I did it again. Good stuff. Okay, now the spam will definitely help. I'm so sorry about that lag. The Eradicator is a good weapon, but it does lag a very significant amount. Ow, oh god. Yeah, this fight is great now. I'm really enjoying the bullet hell-esque style of it. Ah, yes, I even dashed, so I avoided damage again. And hopefully we have some better weapons for the next time. Right. God, I'm happy the fight still feels like Urine, though. Like, this is one of my favourite Calamity bosses. And although they've changed it, they haven't changed him, I guess you could say. Ow. Okay, that's the first big hit. And I guess that comes down to him being difficult as hell. But, you know. Okay. I'm just going to use the Executioner's Blade for the remainder of the fight. Because even if it does less damage, it doesn't lag. So, that's a good enough reason to main it. in my eyes, no matter what. Oh god. Oh no, I feel like he's getting faster. Is that a mechanic? He gets faster? I couldn't tell you. I'm just completely new to this. Come on, come on, come on. Ow. Okay, it's all good, because we had Core of the Blood God effect active. Yes! Oh, I even timed the dash perfectly. This has been way too successful, considering I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Ah, first time I messed up that. All good, all good. Oh my god, we actually did it. We actually did it. First try. I forgot he flies away. And we just absolutely smoked Yorin without any struggle, really. Honestly, I feel like I could take him now, but I'm gonna wait till next episode, as defeating the Devourer of Gods and Yorin in the same episode is not something I want to do, as Yorin and Supreme Calamitous is the combo I like doing. With that said, I have to say thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.